Hello everyone, welcome to a new Fire of Free Hopes video. So we have some support conversation to do, and then we're going to roll our butt before that happens. And there's something that I found out that you can do on the Game Plus that I want to show you guys.
You're a lifesaver, Mercedes. Could you help me tend to this soldier's wounds next?
Lady Mercedes, where would you like me to put this?
Oh, yes, just a moment, please.
You really have your hands full, Mercedes. Anything I can pitch in on?
Oh, goodness. I appreciate your offer, but I couldn't possibly ask you to take time out of your day to assist me in these tasks.
Hey, don't be like that. Anyone who's still got the legs to stand on after a battle needs to do whatever they can to help. I'm no physician, but I can at least help get some of this stuff organized.
But you only just returned from combat yourself. Aren't you exhausted?
Ask the same part.
Hey, I could turn that question right back on you. You were there fighting with us that whole time.
I suppose that's true. But are you sure you don't mind lending a hand?
Sure as anything. Just tell me what to do and I'll be on it before you can even blink.
In that case, there's a box over at the training
Oh.
grounds. Would you mind getting it? There should be bandages and medicine inside, so you'll be able to tell which one it is just by opening the lid.
Got it. Be right back.
Oh my, wait just a minute.
What's up?
Give me your right hand.
Okay.
What is happening?
I knew it. You're injured. Here, I can patch this up in a jiffy with my healing magic.
Whoa, it's all better. Thanks, Mercedes.
You need to speak up from now on if you're hurt, all right? Don't be so nonchalant about your health.
Hey, I could say the same thing about... Actually, never mind. Anyway, it should be easier to carry that box now. Thanks again, Mercedes.
No, thank you for offering to help. Oh, and take all the time you need. There's no rush.
Rosetta, sweet as ever.
Well, if it isn't our mercenary friend, I trust you've adjusted to life in the kingdom by now.
Yeah, more or less. I've been here a few times before on the job, so it's not too big a shock. But I've never lived as far north as Ferdiad. There's still a bunch I need to get used to. Stuff like the wind blowing straight through you, or how it's always so stupidly cold, even inside, or how you can't go out after a blizzard. It snowed so much one night that I couldn't even open the door in the morning. Thought I was off to meet the goddess that day.
An amusing enough story when you tell it like that. But Fargus winters are no joke. They're harsh, unforgiving beasts. Tell me, have you grown to despise the cold?
I mean, I absolutely hate the cold, so yeah.
Oh, it's miserable. Bet I'm not the only person who thinks that way either, seeing how much it snows. I honestly used to think it was some kind of beautiful magic when I was a kid, but I realize now just how rough this stuff can be.
To be frank, I'm not fond of the snow myself. Not to mention the countless lives we've lost to the bitter chill of winter. Nevertheless, this brutal tundra is the only home we have. Meaning there's nothing to do but adapt, persevere, and enjoy the lives we've built here.
Adapt? Like how the messengers ride Pegasi instead of horses during the winter.
Exactly. The sight of those majestic creatures soaring through the
Really?
frost-ridden sky is one unique
That's
to Fargus.
interesting.
No matter how much snow blankets the ground, our Pegasi quite literally rise to the occasion. When my son and his majesty were still just boys, they followed one off into the frigid
What?
mountains of all places. By the time I found them, they were but 2 shivering masses on the ground. For a moment, I thought my heart would never beat again.
Oh, you care so much about them.
So, Felix has been getting into trouble ever since he was a kid, huh?
His penchant for danger is unchanged, yes. Though I fear his disposition has grown far sharper. The hardships of becoming Duke at his age are undoubtedly weighing upon his mind.
I don't know. I don't think you need to worry about him. He can take care of himself just fine.
A fair point. Perhaps it's time I let him spread his wings like the Pegasus he chased all those years ago.
Yeah.
It seems the coming winter will bring more than just cold to Fargus. The ravages of war approach on the same wind. Training in such conditions will be a struggle indeed, but we cannot afford to ignore the looming Srang threat either. Managing our territories through it all will not be an easy task. But I have faith we will adapt, persevere, and overcome. Just as we always have.
Next winter, huh? We'll just have to do whatever it takes to make sure the war's over by then.
Drake mentioned all the lives lost in winter. Makes me wonder if that's maybe how he lost his wife? I'm assuming that, like, you know, Rodrigo lost wife, because we never know. Because Rodrigo mentions that he left it to his brother, but he never mentions, like, oh yeah, your mother's taking care of it. She'll be fine. Because they don't seem to have like the gender, like only males can inherit sort of roles and whatnot. That's one other thing that I wanted to show is that if you go here and go spend renown, well, there's purchase equipment, so I've already gotten this Supreme Kratos sword, Kronya's weapon, and then Cornelia's staff. And then you can also get these, which gives crest. So that's how you get crest, I found out. And then you unlock units, and you get Rhea, Sophis, and Arvel that you can unlock. So, for example, if you were to go into Convoy, and I think in others, yeah, we can see Sophis and Arvel who are now are level 50, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna renew Rhea right now. Sorry, I just want to get rid of all these. But yeah, so that's that. We got a rusted sword? Iron sword, okay. Let's go. Deliverance in the Valley of Torment. Right, I think we're gonna have to deal with Petra.
The scouts have returned, Your Majesty. They've located the Archbishop.
That might be our best shot.
We'll ride to them at once. For now, everything is going according to plan.
We're ready to ride when you are, Dimitri. Just give the word and we'll move out. Gotta say, it's gonna feel great to fight alongside all these familiar faces again.
Yeah! Actually, we haven't fought alongside them at all, but that's
You're
the
right.
point.
I always feel much stronger when my friends are around.
Our time together at the Academy might have been short, but it still puts my mind at ease to be reunited with everyone.
I could hardly believe His Majesty reached out to me of all people. But I'm really glad he did.
Oh my, I keep forgetting that Ned is so short. Like, look how big of a height difference. Oh.
I'm pleased to see you all here.
I always knew this day might come. I prepared myself as best I can, but I am still a bundle of nerves.
This will be a lot different from the fighting that's been going on the past 2 years. We'll need to really have each other's backs out there.
Wow, Sylvain, you're...
The point of no return is finally upon us, Your Majesty. I trust you've made your peace.
I have. The blood spilled today will be a worthy sacrifice if it means keeping the people of Fargus, the people of our home, safe. If that is our cause, we have no reason to hesitate. Now move out!
Rhea reaches the evacuation point. Rhea is routed. Oh, yeah, we're gonna persuade Happy. We'll persuade Petra. Gather to protect a target. That might be useful. To protect allies of Levance. Periodically heal allies. We got Rosetta. We can do that. Let's gather the leaders. Yeah, we're gonna Victor. Okay, hang on, wait. Okay, sorry. We're just gonna move. Yeah, we want a healer. Oh, right. We're definitely going to want Ingrid.
I can depart at once.
Here, because she can fly over and not take damage. Yeah, okay, we don't have a brawler, so... We'll bring Sylvain.
Time to go.
I can do this.
Then... honestly, probably
always
Roderick.
nice having more to do.
Alright, let's fight.
There you are, Lady Rhea. I am relieved to find you alive and well.
King Dimitri, you have my gratitude for coming to aid us in our time of need.
Okay, hang on, wait.
I'll give it 1,000%.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
I forget he
I know
said
not
that.
how much I can offer, but allow me to help all the same.
Begin the operation.
Science
Allow me to
adjutant.
lend a hand.
Hear you loud and clear.
Science
I might
adjutant.
just be able to help.
Shall we? I'm here to help, if you don't mind.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Fear we have no time for niceties, though. We must make our way out of the valley and return to Kingdom
Ooh,
territory.
hang on.
Let's do it.
I'll take you all on!
Yeah, we will.
Right on me. Not your day, huh?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Wait, where's Rhea? Oh, over there.
Not a problem.
She's going to be going that way. Yeah, come over here and get that guy. Win. Happy! Hello!
Nobody told me how sweaty I'd get here. Ugh, gross.
I feel like... Also, Happy, why are you always in the valley
That general lacks motivation. You may be able to persuade her to join our cause.
No backing down!
So much easier if you had a brawler.
I can tell your heart's not in this fight, my lady.
Wow, okay.
I'll protect you.
Amusing.
Give me a hand. To victory.
Not gonna hold back! This is it!
I am curious how they managed to recruit Happy for this, though.
You are not beholden to the Empire. Why don't you join us instead? You have my word that no harm will come to you.
You've got a point. And I guess you did beat me fair and square. All right, lead away.
I've awaited this moment.
Your Majesty,
Hey, Rhea.
Imperial forces are setting up a blockade at the stronghold ahead.
If they cut us off, we'll be forced toward the volcanic crater.
We cannot allow them to push us down a dangerous path. Now then, let us charge forth and carve our way through.
Okay. Yeah, you deal with that guy.
We must strive to perform to the best.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave
Where
everything to
did
me.
you? Where? Okay. Cool to do.
Let's begin.
Come over here and
It's
play that
time to
stronghold. Where's me? There we go.
Not a problem. I've got this.
X.
This ridiculous charade won't stop us.
Grant them
All
no
right.
mercy.
Lend me your strength. Give me a hand, Your Majesty. I will give you that and more.
Oh yes! So cool.
Just watch. I'm tougher than you think.
I won't let you.
I won't let you.
I can help.
Oh yeah, there's a mage. Oh my god, is that how much time we have to escort Rhea? Where's...
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our...
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Okay, and then control.
We must strive. I've awaited this moment.
Hey, we did it! We should be able to move forward safely now.
You have my thanks. The goddess smiles upon your gallant deeds.
Getting away! Gotta stop them somehow!
X.
Give them no mercy.
Let's do this!
We need to move fast.
That's Fleur.
I can still fight!
This stronghold will fall!
Your Grace, Sedith and Catherine are under attack by Imperial
What?
forces.
Oh man! So weird seeing Sedith with an axe.
So I find myself cornered. Perhaps I misjudged the situation.
I'm assuming we're saving Catherine though.
Persistent
Also-
little guys, aren't you? Cut one down and another two just spring up in their place.
So does this mean I'm gonna have two
They must not be
Thunderbrands?
allowed to fall here.
Don't worry, we're going to be where's I think yeah, where's Victor? Yeah,
Not a
Victor's
problem.
gonna be good.
I've got this.
And then Rhea, which means that to do? Yeah.
Let's begin. It's time to move. It's time to move.
Please,
Allow
King
me.
Dimitri. May I ask that you lend them your aid?
Yep, don't worry, we're working on it. And then, Dimitri?
We will proceed as planned.
Yeah, just
I will move
guard
to
Rhea.
assist.
This ends now!
Smash.
We made it in time.
I appreciate the assistance. Come, lend me a hand.
Don't worry.
If not for you, I would have surely perished. The Archbishop appears to be unharmed. You have my gratitude.
It's good to see you safe.
Catherine.
A large step forward.
Catherine, please, let us join you.
Gladly. This was all too much to handle on my own anyway.
Zero!
Is Lady Rhea safe? Did she get away?
No, not quite.
Cyril was covering the rear. You will never make it out.
It's a good thing you came along when you did. And Lady Rhea's safe too.
Cyril?
Good.
Let's
To
begin.
do.
I will
Go.
be your shield.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to I shall take the lead.
Fighters.
I shall not sacrifice his life for the sake of my own. Please, help him.
Don't worry, we're working on it. To
Show
do.
how strong you've become.
We have to help Sedith and Catherine escape.
Wait, hang on.
Can't we block
Is
the
there a
lava
block?
flow with rocks or something? I'm not saying it'll be easy, but it might be the best shot we've got.
Okay, where? Oh wait, these have, okay. I show up.
Well, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got
And
this.
help.
Let's begin.
Ah.
Come with me.
And then
We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
then you
I'll give it 1000%.
come and
I'll
guard.
back you up.
I've got this. Take a breather.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we can easily help him. Hey.
Right on me! Not your day, huh?
We'll do it together! I got you now!
You've shown true valor on this day, Cyril. Lady Rhea will soon be clear of the valley thanks to you.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
No problem. No, Cyril, come on, let's go.
My utmost gratitude for your efforts in rescuing Cyril, and to the goddess for her divine protection.
Dude, you want to go? Fine. Where did Cyril disappear then? Looks like.
We've done it! Hold fast, everyone! Our escape is only a short ways off.
Everyone, to arms! We fight to protect the Archbishop!
Looks like we've got backup. I expect they'll come in handy.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. No, wait, hang on. Oh, hi, Petra.
You will not be passing here. I will be capturing the Archbishop.
Yeah, no.
We have no choice but to fight our way through. Anyone standing in my way will be eliminated with quickness.
Oh no.
Right on me!
Well, if I can Petra this way before
Not
I get
your
the
day,
chance
huh?
to use.
We'll do it together!
Not my fault.
I got you now! Yeah, not bad.
That's the Princess of Bridget. After everything she's been through, she might be willing to join us. Assuming we can take her alive.
We must not have defeat here. For the Empire. For Bridget!
Right on me! Not your day, huh?
We'll do it together! I got you now!
Petra, come on. There we go. Yes, we
This
know.
is no place for royalty to die. Not here. Not like this.
Yes. I am choosing life. I will be going with you peacefully.
Oh wait, hang on. Do I have to? Oh,
We will proceed as planned.
It's
We
fine.
must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Dude, where are you?
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We must strive to perform. I've awaited this moment.
Whee! Just running into people. Come on, Sedith. There we go.
My turn? My apologies for the trouble. Do not wish to consider what would have happened had you not come along.
Smash.
I can scarcely believe we arrived here whole and sound. You have my deepest gratitude.
Hey.
Let's work together.
I will handle this.
Okay, Catherine. Let's move.
We cannot leave the valley until we see both Sedith and Catherine.
You're not wrong. Hang on. Unassign adjutant.
To safety.
Okay, great. Mercy.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
You really saved my hide.
Good. There I am.
Thanks for the
Sedith,
help.
come back.
Never would have made it out of there without you.
Okay, we arrived at our destination. Okay, main mission successful. Cube! And a theme.
If I cannot have the Archbishop, your heads will have to suffice.
Where are you?
It's time to move.
Leave everything to me. It's a net time.
We have to defeat him, Your Majesty.
I'm aware. Let us do so at once and make with our retreat.
Realize how desperate you would be to save your dear Archbishop. The kingdom truly is a tiresome place. Is that in final words?
Mercy?
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Amusing.
No, please. When you finally rise, I may have no choice but to retreat.
Yeah. You retreat, that's what you do best, Hubert.
Fine. You may have your victory today. How will I face Her Majesty after this?
I don't know! You figure that out, Hubes. Yeah, I figured. Oh, nice.
I'll hesitate no longer.
I'm not stopping now.
I've got got this.
Nice.
I hope I can be more useful now.
Oops. Oh well.
My conviction is unshakable.
I won't let myself stop here.
Of course we're MVP.
Yeah, not bad.
Ooh, nice.
I've grasped new strength.
You have a need. Ooh, and an edge. Nice. Nice. Yeah, right. She's a trickster. I've forgotten about these levels.
Lady Rhea, Sedith, I'm relieved you both made it out unharmed. It appears we arrived just in time.
You have our utmost thanks for aiding in our retreat, Your Majesty. I can only apologize for the trouble we may have caused your outfit.
I'm sorry, but seriously?
King Dimitri, I cannot express just how grateful I am to you and all the fine people of Fargus.
The honor is mine. Your order provided me with immeasurable aid during my ascension to the throne. My citizens would have branded me a heathen had I not returned the favor.
And now it seems we are the ones who owe a debt. The Church shall provide whatever assistance it can to your efforts.
If you see it prudent, I have no objection to placing the Knights of our Order under Kingdom command.
Thank you both. While it pains me to qualify our hospitality, this kingdom is not a wealthy one, neither in goods nor provisions. I fear we may struggle to compensate your soldiers, or even to feed them.
You needn't trouble yourself with such concerns. Your generous offer of shelter will be more than enough.
Very well. We've lingered here long enough. Let us make for Ferdiad. There's much to discuss. The Church, the Kingdom, and the battles to come.
Yeah?
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there. But now that we are, you found yourself in a rather favorable situation, no?
What?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you know who.
Right. Ashen Demon. Okay.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
Oh wait, I should skull.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Thanks.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Sure. I don't trust you with a 10-foot bow.
In that case, let's assume Cornelia has hidden herself somewhere in the Western Territories.
Wait. I thought we killed Cornelia. Apparently, she managed to get away.
If I had to guess, I'd say either Viscount Mateus or Viscount Gideon have taken her in. All the same, we can't exactly go around unseating every vassal we suspect of being disloyal.
Right. This is no simple matter, but at least we have a firmer grasp on the situation now than we did 2 years ago. Dedu, send word to House Perderi. We'll need soldiers on their land if we hope to keep the enemy at bay.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Viscount Mateus' son is here with us, while Viscount Gideon's daughter is off serving as a knight in Galatia.
Oh. So.
Under the present circumstances, we only have so many soldiers to spare on domestic matters. It seems we'll have to resort to any means necessary.
I'm sorry, what?
In which case, I will bear the weight of the kingdom's sins.
I'm so confused.
If slaughtering 100 foes means bringing salvation to 1,000 of our own, I will do it.
As you wish, Your Majesty. And if I may, try not to torment yourself so much.
Ah, how far our proud king has fallen. You sounded utterly vicious just now.
What do you want, Felix?
Oh, not much. I just thought catching a glimpse of your haggard face might put a smile on mine.
It doesn't, Felix. Come on.
I knew that playing the part of a cool-headed leader would be too much for you. But all this scheming, this calculation, doesn't suit you. Why don't you just give it a rest already?
You think too highly of me. This is who I am, Felix. I've never been anything more than a bloody demon on the path of revenge. I stand here today to lift the burdens of all who perished before me. To see that those who bear guilt for their deaths are held accountable.
This is so
I will expose whoever I must. Slay whoever I must to see my task through to the end. There is no place for mercy within these walls. And if it affects the safety of my people, then that's all the more reason to strike now.
And here I thought you were finally starting to pull yourself together.
I snuffed out my uncle's life with my own 2 hands. As king and as general, I've killed countless more. I looked on as nearly everyone I held dear perished. I am the one who must take responsibility for their deaths. So rest easy, Felix. The weight of my atonement will not fall on your shoulders.
No point in trying to reason with a boar. Enough of that, though. The city seems especially spirited today. Is something going on?
Ah, yes. Lady Rhea and the others from the church are making an excursion to the capital. I suggest you join in on the festivities before you go. It does the heart good to see our people smile.
Yeah.
Everyone here? Well, let's get right into it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We have to figure out exactly where we stand in this war.
What the heck? I can see all my gold deer peeps.
As you all know, the Empire has taken the Great Bridge of Myrddin. The Imperial Army now occupies what was formerly House Phlegethon territory. House Gloucester has surrendered to them as well.
Please tell me we can team up with Squad this time. Not this time, but like... Ugh, I just hope we can team up with Squad and I don't have to worry about killing him.
Doubtless an agonizing decision on my father's part.
House Ordelia, to the east of the bridge, has also vowed not to take up arms against the Empire.
We had precious little in the way of arms in the first place. You have my deepest apologies. You don't have to apologize, Lysithea. Count Ordelia did what anyone would have done.
And now Lawrence and Lysithea can't even go back home.
That's not all. After the battle, the Imperial Army crossed Gloucester territory and attacked Garreg Mach. Rhea and the rest of the Central Church have apparently fled to the Kingdom for sanctuary.
Then I suppose none of us will be able to visit our old school anytime soon.
I hope no one from the church was hurt.
Now that the monastery has fallen, the front lines are rapidly expanding north. It won't be long before Deirdre is within their reach. And if our capital falls, the Alliance goes with it. We have to stop them there, no matter the cost.
That all sounds well and good. But how large of an army will you even be able to raise at this point?
Man, the parallels between this and the Golden Deer and Golden Wildfire is so interesting.
I don't think House Edmund will be able to send more troops. I'm sorry.
Which means House Goneril is the last of the 5 great lords upon whom we can rely.
I'm not so sure the combined forces of Houses Regan and Goneril will be enough to hold off the whole Empire.
We'll just have to work with what we've got. And let's not forget the hero of Daphne.
But we can't expect much from her in terms of sheer numbers. Any chance the kingdom could send troops?
I doubt they'll have any to spare. They've just started engaging the Empire themselves over in the west of Fargus. And besides, I'm not sure how much we can really trust them. I still have no idea what's going on in Dimitri's head.
To be fair, he's focused on revenge, so
I
yeah.
might just have a plan, though. For now, all I can ask is that you fight, and fight with every last thing you've got.
You can always count on me. And my muscles.
Thanks, Raphael. That unfounded confidence of yours is like music to my ears.
Yeah, I was not expecting
We received
that.
a message from Hubert, Your Majesty. They failed to capture Archbishop Rhea. It seems she and her followers have been taken in by the Kingdom Army. They likely make for Ferdiad as we speak.
So it goes. If Hubert himself couldn't succeed in the task, there's little chance anyone else could.
There is more as well. Petra was taken by the enemy. She is apparently still alive, for better or for worse.
I am curious to see what the dialogue change is if you had killed Petra. Well, probably more like there's more. Petra died.
I fear the kingdom may try to use her to make an ally of Bridget.
Yes, it's likely she won't be coming back. And our stance towards Bridget will require some reconsideration.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah, this is why I want to do after these playthroughs. I want to go again on my own and just see what happens when I slaughter absolutely everyone.
Now then, we mustn't dwell on what's done. Our only choice is to look to the future. It seems an all-out war with the kingdom is nigh unavoidable at this point. Thankfully, I expect Count Rowe to join our cause.
Please tell me Ash has dialogue.
Having a hold on Aryan Road will surely prove advantageous as the war creeps on.
Not done. But like, Count Rowe's gonna join. I hope Ash has some dialogue. Maybe we'll fight Renato.
So we stick to the plan. Through Count Rowe, we should be able to ingratiate ourselves to the other lords of the Western Kingdom.
Urgent report, Your Majesty. An army has been mustered at Castle Gaspar in Rowe territory. Lenato, the local lord, has vowed to find and eliminate Archbishop Rhea. He's mobilizing the army northward.
As soon as Lenato, I'm like, yeah, we're fighting.
Count Rowe's tacit approval of these actions has surely brought his allegiance to the Empire to light.
I can only assume this wasn't part of the plan.
It's just one thing after another. Dispatch any nearby units to the area at once. Any lords willing to sever ties with the kingdom are too valuable for us to risk losing.
Azure Gleam. Skirmish in the fog. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus grants refuge to the Central Church as they flee Garrigmach Monastery, in turn provoking the Adrestian Empire to declare war on Fargus. While Dimitri and his advisors strategize how to repel the Empire's assault, they are met with devastating news. Lenato of Castle Gaspar has raised an army against him.
Poor Ash.
As I'm sure you have all heard by now, House Rowe in the south has declared its fealty to the Empire. What's more, Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar has set out with the express intention of tracking down and murdering the Archbishop.
I had hoped we could reconcile the matter by using neighboring lords as intermediaries. But it seems Lord Lenato couldn't look past our willingness to shelter the church, and has taken the matter into his own hands.
I can't believe this.
Ash, I won't stop you if you wish to return to Castle Gaspar, even now.
I appreciate the offer, truly. But I am a knight of the royal family. My place is here. So, what are House Rowe and Lord Lenato's soldiers up to? Or the Imperial Army, for that matter?
There's been no movement from House Rowe as of yet. He likely lacks the nerve. Lord Lenato, on the other hand, has set off from Castle Gaspar and launched an attack on Geraint land. Meanwhile, a vanguard from the Imperial Army has breached Kingdom territory. It seems they're aiming to rendezvous with Lenato and join the assault.
Wait, but if they're just a vanguard, doesn't that mean a larger force is going to come after them?
Yep.
We'll never stand a chance if they manage to meet up and form one massive army. House Galatea is sending reinforcements to fend them off, but our enemy deployed alarmingly fast. I only hope the House Geraint soldiers can repel Lord Lenato and his men long enough.
In any case, we can't just sit here on our hands. They need help, and fast. Let's ride.
You're right, and I'll be coming with you.
The risk is too great, Your Majesty. You should stay here in the capital.
You do. Dimitri doesn't care about his own safety,
We've
sadly.
already been over this to do. My leadership is needed on the front lines. We'll march west from Karen territory to intercept and crush Lenato and the Empire's forces. From there, we'll mount an attack on Aryan Road. The Row army will be cut off from the Imperial reinforcements and fall by our hand. Finally, we'll seize control of Aryan Road and the entire Western Front along with it.
I've asked a distant relative of the royal family, Duke Ivan, to keep watch over the capital in case of an emergency.
Who?
Gustav will be staying behind as well. So as long as nothing too extreme happens, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Sounds like a plan. Most of the big fights are gonna be around Aryan Road, if I had to guess.
No matter what, we need to hurry. We'll be done for if we don't drive them off soon.
Agreed. And my apologies. We always seem to deploy with such haste lately.
It's nothing. It's not like it's your fault or anything. Sure, you're the king and we're your subjects now, but we're your friends before that. We'll do whatever you need of us.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we go. I received word from the church the other day. Seteth and his sister Flame will be joining us from here on out, leading a company comprised of Knights of Seros.
Yay! Seth and Flame! Do we get Catherine and all?
Seteth, huh? I'm not the kind of guy to turn down a helping hand, but I can't help but wonder why.
I haven't had the chance to discuss it with him yet. Perhaps you can ask him yourself if the opportunity arises.
So we might do that. Close allies. Happy Petra Dimitri. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, static. Lang. You now have hours to obtain ceasefire hire on expeditions.
Do you have a moment?
Forgive me, but do you have a moment? Yeah, we'll speak with Dimitri later. Actually, we have some supports. We'll do those. And then we'll finish off this video.
Hey, just the guy I wanted to see. I've got a bit of a favor to ask. You know that special sword you fight with? Well, I was wondering if you'd let me take a peek at it.
Why? Yeah, what's that?
I don't know. It's not really something I want to go showing off to people if I can avoid it.
Oh, come on. Can't you make a tiny exception just for me? I'm curious about something.
Can we ask what that's something?
Alright, fine. Can't say I expected this kind of interest coming from you, though.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if it were Dimitri or Felix asking. You know how they get about weapons. But you?
Yeah.
You do remember I'm the heir to House Gautier, don't you? I've been studying the art of combat ever since I was just a kid.
Obsessed with weapons.
Well, you always skip out on training, so... Anyway, here. This work?
It sure does. What a weird sword. You know what it's made of? It doesn't look like iron or steel to me.
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I have no idea.
What about how you can make it appear right out of thin air? Is that some sort of magic?
Nah, not exactly. It kinda just comes to me when I call it.
Well, that's vague. One more question then. Would I be able to use your sword if I wanted to?
Doubt it. The thing vanishes the second I let go of it. But, hey, why do you want to know so much about it anyway?
Yeah, I'm curious about this.
I guess I was just thinking how nice it'd be if there were more weapons like yours out in the world. You know, a hero's relic can take down hundreds or even thousands of soldiers in a single swing. Depending on who's doing the swinging, of course. But as soon as the wielder dies, that's it. If you don't have a crest, it's nothing more than a fancy-looking hunk of whatever they're made of. Of course, that wouldn't be an issue if everyone could just use a sword like yours.
Right.
Maybe so, but that doesn't make it possible. I mean, there's still so much even I don't know about it.
Right. It's not like you can just make a second one or something.
That's actually a pretty interesting idea. You've given this a lot of thought, haven't you?
Hey, you're talking to the future Margrave Gautier here, remember? Of course I'd think about this kind of stuff. After all, us nobles wouldn't have nearly as much work to do if everyone could fight with the relics. And then I could spend all my time goofing off, just like I did back at the academy.
Yeah, in your dreams. Don't make me tell Ingrid about this.
Whoa now, you don't need to do that. Have a heart. Come on, let's see that sword of yours a little more.
We're gonna threaten you with Ingrid.
Another beautiful day. Perfect weather to get a bit of training in.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Annette?
Hey, Annette. Not used to seeing anyone else up and about this early. What's up?
Oh, this is awful. Just the worst.
This doesn't have anything to do with me, does it?
It absolutely does. You sang my song in front of the other mercenaries.
What?
Your song? Oh, you mean the one about the horse that had a human face?
What?
No! I mean, yes, but that's not what it's about at all.
Really? I could have sworn the lyrics said something about the guy's body being 80% horse. I liked it so much I couldn't stop humming it to myself, and then I had to teach it to the other mercs when they overheard me.
Which explains why I heard it in all corners of the camp. It really caught me off guard. I haven't sung it for anyone else yet, only you.
Sorry, should I have kept it to myself? I thought it was a great little tune, honest.
I'm glad you liked it that much, but I hadn't even finished writing the lyrics yet. I don't mind my songs getting around once I'm happy with how they turned out. But it's super embarrassing when people hear one before I've finished writing it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's no fun when people see or hear something when you're not ready to show it off. I mean, I'm the same way. I can't stand it when other people watch me practice my sword work. Though, I can't really avoid it if I want to get any real training in.
Exactly. But my song's out in the wild now, and there's no putting that cat back in the box. I guess I'll just have to wait till everyone forgets it.
Hey, I'm really sorry about all this. I could tell everyone to pretend like they never heard it, if you think that would help.
No, absolutely not. That'll just make them all suspicious.
In that case, why don't you just finish the song? Then you can sing the final version for everyone, and they'll forget about the old one in no time. You might not be happy with it right now, but it's clearly catchy if all those people are loving it.
You have a point there. I guess I just need to finish up the lyrics then.
That's the spirit, though I do really like the whole 80% horse part.
I think that's it? Yeah, okay, that's it. And then Ingrid and Rodri?
I have exhausted most of the Pegasus Corps, so how should I advance the mounted units on the ground?
A tricky proposition indeed. The enemy general won't be foolish enough to miss a chance to seize the advantage here.
If we are going to face the enemy with our remaining troops, it would be best to have the mounted units take up formation in the narrow pass to the east.
Wow, I was not
Then,
expecting
the remaining Pegasus Knights can attack from the cliffs above and end this quickly. Still, my scouts claim there may be archers stationed on those cliff tops.
Naturally. Everyone knows to expect Pegasus Knights as soon as they see the standard of Galatea. The enemy will doubtless be ready for this.
So Galatea is just known for
yes,
the Pegasus
it is quite the
Knights.
predicament. I cannot help but wonder what my father or brothers would do. As someone who commands an army of Galatea, withdrawal is not an option.
I don't think you need to rack your brain over this too hard, Ingrid.
But if we fight without any sort of strategy, we will suffer major casualties.
Which might prove to be in your favor. If the enemy sees your back to the wall, they may let their guard down and grow reckless. How many Pegasus Knights stand ready?
Nearly half. Perhaps more if their wounds can heal in time.
Then select the most skilled from among them and make for the cliff tops.
And fly into the jaws of their trap?
While using the speed of the Pegasi to minimize injury, make it look like you're taking a desperate retreat. Then withdraw your troops. If the enemy thinks they've subdued the famed Pegasus Knights of Galatea, they'll deploy troops from their main fortress, leaving it lightly guarded. Once they do, send a separate unit of your remaining Pegasus Knights to capture it.
Yes, that just might work. You are amazing, Lord Rodrigue. I suppose this comes from your wide range of experience.
Actually, it's a strategy suggested by your brother once upon a time.
Oh!
My brother? Oh, that's right. I believe he served in Srang while he was still a squire.
Damn, Ingrid has brothers.
Despite his low rank, he astonished us all with his clever suggestions for deploying our flying units.
I have a long way to go if I wish to live up to him. I must prove more diligent about studying strategy.
Did Ingrid's brother die?
Very ambitious. My son could stand to learn a thing or two from your example. But you ought not overextend yourself. Make certain to rest those wings every once in a while. I wouldn't be able to face the Count or your brothers if I allowed you to work yourself to exhaustion.
Resting my wings is a rather difficult proposition. I can't very well run about playing games as I did when I was a child. In any case, I thank you very much for the advice. I think I know how to proceed
reading.
now.
Just read a book.
The pleasure is mine, Ingrid. This is a most dangerous strategy, so let's endeavor to make sure we both come out of this alive.